Hey, Holy Family, it's time for another video. We've got some improvements to show you, and I'll show you what was really the first major problem we've had that's been successfully resolved. So let's come on in and look. I think you'll like what you see. Yeah, we're going to walk over to the baptism font. The font has been installed. This is the basic structure. It's going to look a lot nicer than it does right now. We're going to clad it with some of the tile that's going to be in the sanctuary. You can see the basic structure there. And this is where we'll baptize children. Get some of the wood out of the way here. See, there will be a little bit of a waterfall effect, and that's the inside. You remember our structure above here too. One nice thing, it's added some life back into the place, is they've taken the plastic off the window, so our window's back. In fact, as we go along the side, see that a lot of our windows are back. Most of the stonework in the sanctuary is finished. You can see the wing walls. Obviously the floor isn't. And as we pan this way, you can see the lights on the door. Those sconces there. And if you look closely, you can also see the lights that are going to be on the, waiting for the camera to focus here, the lights that are going to be on the Stations of the Cross. Right there is one of our shrine areas. You can see where the stone shelf is, replacing the old sheet metal pans we had for candles, so that there's going to be icons and stuff above, and a place to put candles in the sand to pray. And panning along the back wall, there's another one that doesn't have the stonework on it, but will soon. See our shrine areas coming together. I mistakenly told you before that there would be more niches for candles in there. There will not be. There's a whole bunch of reasons for that, but on the early drawings there was more spaces. It turns out we can't do that. There's the door we came in. Looking pretty snazzy. If we look up here, you can see the woodwork going in over the sanctuary. It's called Rulon. And that's looking really nice. The pictures really don't do it justice. There you can see where the organ speakers are going to go. Some of them anyway. And then down there in the bottom, to the right of the stonework, we're going to have another organ speaker. There's another angle of our baptismal font. I'm going to move that plywood onto the floor. Well, no, I don't need to. You'll be able to see the steps inside. So this is the part where we'll baptize adults during the Easter Vigil, and then they'll walk out and there'll be some steps made out of wood that are attached to that they'll walk down onto the floor when coming out of the font. Going into the narthex. been cleaned up there. We're storing a lot of stuff out here. The whistling you hear is the air conditioning units that have been turned on full blast to blow the dust out of them. Those just came up this morning. Here's our entrance area. You can see some stonework over there. And some more over there. I mentioned we were having a problem. The problem was when the baptismal font came, it was several inches too high. And our construction crew, actually you can see that's fresh concrete down there right around the baptismal font, busted out that, sunk it into the concrete, and then re-poured that slab. But didn't cost us any more money and really didn't cost us any time either. So all's well that ends well. You can see the plumbing under the font there too. Things are going well so far. There's a final look around. Really beautiful in here. We're going to start pouring the floor probably next week, so we may not be able to get in here for a while. Things are coming along. Everything old is new again. I think, just from my own perspective, I think the windows look even better. They pop a little bit with that whitish paint around them. And it's good to see our main window back and uncovered again. I'll be back with you soon. Probably our next video, we're going to have our Director of Faith Formation explain the significance of that baptismal font.